I'm Barry Tramel, and I say, how ironic is it that old Ebenezer Scrooge had to bring some Christmas spirit to the NBA?
And by Ebenezer Scrooge, he means Phil Jackson. From the Opopco Studios in Oklahoma City, you're watching The Press Row. I'm Jenni Carlson. Wow, Barry, are we surprised Phil Jackson doesn't like something? Shocker!
Well, I mean, you got to give it up to Phil, though. He's at least taken up for a good old American Christmas time. 5 NBA games on Christmas Day in the NBA, one of them here in Oklahoma City. Phil Jackson says, should we be playing all this basketball on a Christian holiday? Well, Phil is actually the son of an old Assembly of God minister. How he became a Zen master, I don't know. A guy that does yoga and runs around with Genie Bus. I'm not sure that's in the Assembly of God's handbook. But Phil's got a point. I actually feel a little funny watching sports on Christmas Day. Thanksgiving, wall-to-wall football is fine with me. Easter, basketball, Final Four has been played on Easter weekend, women's Final Four, doesn't bother me. Something about Christmas just gives me the willies. I do watch. I'm not saying I don't watch. I'm just saying when I do watch, I just feel a little funny.
Well, people have to work on Christmas Day. I mean, the NBA is not alone in the fact that they're asking players, stadium personnel. I mean, a few years ago, I was covering a bowl game and happened to be gone over Christmas, and you begin to realize how many people do have to work on Christmas. People at hotels, people at restaurants. It's not out of the question to think that people have to work. And Barry, the idea that there'd be something to watch, something fun going on, I don't think that's such a bad thing.
Well, maybe not. And you're right, there are essential personnel that do have to work on Christmas Day. Firefighters, policemen, the operators of 7-Elevens. Where else would we get our ice on Christmas Day? But the NBA doesn't have to play on Christmas Day. They choose to. We watch. Oklahoma City, the buckle of the Bible Belt's all fired up about a Christmas game. I'm just saying, I understand where Phil's coming from. I feel a little funny when we're playing on Christmas Day, but I got to tell you, this is a big wide country, and while Christmas is a Christian holiday in theory, the NBA is run by a Jewish commissioner, David Stern. So if David Stern wants to say what's the big deal, I don't know where we can argue with him. So I think Phil Jackson and myself are going to lose this battle to restore the dignity of Christmas. So if we're going to play some basketball, let's play some good ones. I'm glad we got good games. The Heat Laker, the Nuggets coming to town with a terrible road record. The Thunder should be able to run them out of the gym. So nothing ruins Christmas like a bad loss for the home team.
Well, I tell you what, I think the fact that the Thunder got the 7 o'clock start time, they got not an early game for this Christmas day. I think it's great. I think it's going to be a great crowd. Usually by late afternoon, early evening, a lot of people are saying, hey, I want to get out of the house. I want to do something different. And trying to find something to do is sometimes a little bit of a struggle. I think the fact that there's this NBA game, people can get out, they can go, or they can, get the family together, have those leftovers, and enjoy it on TV. I think this time for the Thunder to be in for this Christmas Day game, I think it's fantastic. I think we're going to have an atmosphere that maybe it's not like the Lakers series. I'm not going to go that far, but I think it's going to be one of the best atmospheres at the Oklahoma City Arena that we've seen all year, and I think people are going to be really excited. I think it's going to be fun to see how people dress. Do they wear their Santa hats? Do they wear, crazy outfits? I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Could be start of a great tradition for the Thunder. Hey, stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.